Everybody except Jason Walker has come back to defend this corner. John Shaw, as ever, lurking inside that 6-yard box, which is particularly congested at the moment. Low one from Odebaid. Useful work. What an effort and what a start. Mickey Cummins for Gateshead inside 2 minutes to give the visitors the lead. No wonder he's applauding. What a start for Gateshead.
I don't know if that corner kick were planned, Steve, but if it was, it's come right off the training field. Don't know whether it was a great corner kick or a misplaced one, but what a finish that was. Odebaid, yep, I think he's tried picking him out. The first touch, Mickey Cummins' first touch was great. Just got it out with his feet, get himself a yard, and then what a terrific strike. He's given Michael Ingham no chance whatsoever in the York City goal, and what a start for Ian Bogey's team this evening.
Forward by Gibson. The header was from Curtis. Walker couldn't bring it under control. Neatly done by Patrick McLaughlin, driving forward for York. In towards Blair. Oh, he just couldn't get the touch, and Turnbull gets it away.
Great play by McLaughlin there. Great ball into the box. Caused all kinds of problems for the fullback Sam Rents there. Got caught in two minds. Should have cleared it with probably his right foot. He tried getting his left foot to it, and very, very fortunate to get away.
I think it's a sloppy start, bad goal to give away, but I think we've got, we're beginning to get the ball down and play a little bit more. I just think we need to be a little bit more incisive, possibly in the last third now. Had a couple of chances, but I just think we need to get on the ball with a little bit more quality.
Maybe a chance here for Chambers. Good goalkeeping by DC.
That's what we need to do. We need to use our pace. We need to try and open them up a little bit more. Not playing front too much, which we've talked about, and get midfield men running in behind. But I think it's a better spell for us at the moment. So yeah, fairly happy. Obviously sloppy goal, but we need to get back into it as soon as we can.
If you ever want to give up the game, take up commentary, you can come and join us. Darren, thank you very much.
Challoner back in. Curtis couldn't make anything of it. It's come through to Walker. He leaves it for Chambers. Good delivery again. Vital header from Clark. There were two behind him, drilled back in by Kerr. And Gateshead continued to get bodies in the way. Now Smith. We tried to curl one, and DC just about kept it out.
Tell you what, I don't know whether he was caught flat-footed, DC, or the wind got hold of it slightly, but it's a terrific strike from the edge of the box here. And as he's hit it, it looks as though he's just going above DC and going into the roof of the net, and he's done well to get his feet
area.
He did well in the end, because I didn't think it was going to get there. I didn't think there was enough pace on the ball for him to actually pick it up.
Odebaid. Gate. Shaw. And still, you would have backed him all the way. John Shaw, 30 goals in all competitions this season, with a golden opportunity to double Gateshead's lead.
And that should have been 31 in all competitions. Great again, counter-attack. Odebaid down this right-hand side, lovely little ball, and again, lovely little touch. First touch was perfect. Oh, you're asking John Shaw to bury that in the bottom corner, and I bet he cannot believe it as well. He's put it wide.
Yeah, I think there's a few goals left in this yet.
Thank you, Steve. Odebaid to take the Gateshead corner, cut out by Chambers. Odebaid once more, deep across. Oh, it was inviting, and it's Cummings again, and it's 2 for him and 2 for Gateshead. They've doubled their lead. 12 minutes into the second half.
What a ball in from Odebaid on this right-hand side, and what a thumping header by the goal scorer of the first goal. Cummings there, coming in at the back post, bullet-like header, give the keeper no chance whatsoever. But when you've got the pace of the ball that's just been put in there by that young man there, all you're asking your striker to do, or your midfield player to do, is get a clean connection, and Cummings certainly did that. Arrived at the back post, but it's all about the pace of the ball, and what a terrific ball it was. Great goal, and I'm sure Ian Bogey will be absolutely delighted with that second goal. Taking the deliveries, just deliver it into that 6-yard box, let them go and attack it.
McLaughlin again. Oh, that's a teasing ball in, and there is one back for York. United confused at the back. York have got one back.
As we said, Steve missed the first man. The two corners previous didn't beat the first man. As it's gone in there, it's a better delivery. Could the keeper have come? It's in that 6-yard box. He's probably 3 yards out. You're looking at your keeper, and
it's Jamie Reid who's got it.
And Jamie Reid has got on the end of it and give Gary Mills and his team a lifeline. And now
looks as though certainly the right foot of Reid is the most likely route here for York. Here he comes then, Reid. Needed dealing with by DC.
Great effort, always curling, and he looked as though he was going into that top corner, and DC will see another. It was definitely goalward bound, definitely going in that top corner. Plenty of defending to do in the keeper now. Ingham's going up there. Is he going to be the hero? Is he going to get on to the end of this?
Last minute, here comes the York corner. Ingham's header! Cleared inside the 6-yard box. And McLaughlin can't get it back in. It'll need to come back in from Kerr, and that'll be comfortable for DC. Well, the goalkeeper with his head very nearly paid dividends there.
I'll tell you what, as the ball come in there, nobody's picking him up. Free header, and I think he's come off his shoulder.
It's a one-off game, and they have been at the right end of the division all season long. They've drawn a lot of games, but they've still maintained the position. They're presently in the league above Town by about 3 points. But of course, one-off cup game. Liam Hearn out-jumped. All right, it's going to fall for Hearn. This is where he's dangerous. Shot comes in. First real threat from either side. And we've seen it time and time again now. That is what he does. Over that first 5 yards, he'll accelerate, he'll get that little bit of space, and the next thing, it's going to be problems for a defence. Never let us down. He's never let us down once all the time he's been at this club, one way or the other. Absolute professional in every true sense of the word. Is fit as a flea, or nearly. And on the bench today. Look out. Whoa. We gave Ashley Chambers a couple of yards more than what we should have done there. We allowed him to find that space 25 yards out, slashed it wide. Just stayed off him a little bit. Charlie Hanson out there dishing out instructions. We'll have it. Silk. Thanodge clips one in early. Still in there. Hearn turning his man. Very, very close. Under considerable pressure. Brought it down, killed it instantly, hammered it in. And you've got to say, on the quiet, you know, that's a very good save by Ingham. It was at his near post. He wouldn't have been expecting Hearn to have made much of it. Long throw into the near post. Oh, it's fallen very nicely for York. It's deflected. Well, the deflection took everybody out. And this is Moke. Iron Banjo. It's a good header, and it's in. We didn't mark him. Scott Kerr on the edge of the 6-yard area. Came across the ball, touched it on. Ball ends up in the side netting. We have 7 minutes of the game left. They were just starting to bring a little bit of pressure about. McEwen. Towards Bradley Wood. Turned into his man. Gary Silk. Whoa. Gary Silk is caught one-on-one. Chambers against Townsend. Still Chambers, still going. And over the top. Town forced to push everybody forward now. Makofo.
Association says no national partners of today's match sponsor Europe Marriage Rubber Plus. No nominated League the City Nolan match for the 17th match.
play, Ingham. Blair straight through the middle. It could be an interesting one. Whoa, careful, careful. Well, young Connor Townsend didn't clear it, didn't get it back to his goalkeeper, and I think that's Matthew Blair that was in there. It was a mistake by young Connor. What a shame. Been playing so well for us. Now, it's not Blair, is it? So is it? If it isn't Blair, it's got to be Reid. It is, it's Reid, I think. I knew it had a number 7 on his back. It's Jamie Reid. Through the middle. We didn't clear the... Town are going to be lucky to survive this at the way it's going. We need to get to half-time. Here's Elding. That could be a great ball. And it is. Peter Wynn goes on his way. Only one in the middle. Tries to hit him. Going to come to Coulson. What a good drive by Michael Coulson. Steadied himself, arrowed it in. Ingham was always behind it. But we made attack out of defence there, and in comes Coulson's corner now. There's all our friends from York in the goal behind the Osmond stand end. Corner coming in for them. Good looking one to the penalty spot. Oh, there's a man on that post, and it's going to be in. Didn't get it away. I think it's Chris Smith who's got in there. Well, we continue the second half as we ended the first sloppily. And my crikey, if we come back out of this one, it really is going to be a phoenix rising from the ashes. They got the first header in, they got the second header in. McEwen got the ball, half got it away, but we didn't back up. We didn't get to it. Smith did. Pearson, nicely forward. Duffy, good header on Elding. Well, nah, shame. Wynn, though, picks it up. There's a ball into the middle. Elding! Yes! That's exactly what we wanted. Anthony Elding. Right into the bottom corner. The goalkeeper got a hand on it. Couldn't keep it out. Now maybe, just maybe, with what, 17 minutes left to go, we can get something out of this. Connor Townsend will take, and he'll probably get it back as well. Nicely worked between him. That's a great ball in. That could be in. It is in! What a great comeback! It was Bradley Wood's ball into the middle. Now, I was going to say it was Coulson in there, but I'm looking towards Martin. Was it Michael Coulson who got the final touch? Sounds like it was. Well, Anthony Elding will chase. Who's he got in support? Elding goes for a big sweeping ball wide. Fifield picks it off. Still Fifield charging on. Blasts one in and into the bottom of the net. The crossfield ball was a mistake. Picked off by Fifield. He was allowed to advance 30, 35 yards before he blasted the ball into the bottom corner. And all that work by Town has come to nothing. And Fifield has won the game for the Minstermen. Well, Well, I think Anthony Elding knows. He was trying to sweep that ball big and wide. It got picked off, and it was a free run in.
Bath City, Patrick McLaughlin, the Northern Ireland the 21 international. Keane. Forward by Asano. That's one for Gray to chase, and he got there! Andre Gray for Luton inside 5 minutes. 2 games, 2 goals. What a start to his career for the 20-year-old, and what a start to the match for Luton.
That's why Gary Brabin paid the 30,000 for this boy. The ball just played into the 18-yard box, showed good pace. I'm not sure whether Smith could have done slightly better as a defender there, but take nothing away from him. His first touch and then his finish into the bottom corner was emphatic. What a start for Andre Gray and for Luton Town. Just see it again. Could Smith have done better? No, I think it's just the pace, the upper body strength. Player for an experienced player who'll get on the ball, he'll want the ball, and he'll want to slow things down at times as well.
Doig let that bounce. He had Crow on his shoulder. He made a mess of it. Crow blocked by Doig. Opportunity for Gray. Good save by Ingham. And York survive. And there's no one more relieved than Chris Doig.
Just wondered.
They weren't backwards in coming forwards and offering their opinions at the end of the 1-1 draw against Grimsby here. Meredith's header. This is McLaughlin through to Reid. Opportunity. One that York and Jamie Reid couldn't take.
Yeah, I'm afraid you've got to take them when they do arrive. That's the first real opportunity they've had. Great little through ball. Pilkington's done well in the end. He's not let Reid get a clear shot, but left foot, you're wanting to put that away. He should have put you.
Gibson looking for a little bit of movement. Didn't reach Reid. Now into Walker. Blair. Banjo shooting opportunities at the post. Now Challoner. The closest York have come. And Lanre Banjo a whisker away from his second York City goal.
How unlucky was this? Great link-up play, great play. Terrific strike with his right foot there. Had Mark Tyler beaten, all ends up. And so unfortunate not to hit the inside of the post and go in. It's just ricocheted out. It's a terrific strike.
The goal scorer Gray. Keane. Smith. Well, that might break to Lawless. Doig had to come across. Nervous moment for York City. They'll survive. It's McLaughlin who turned back into Pock, who didn't give up the ghost. Flag is down. Gray! Off the goalkeeper, back off Gray. And cleared by Gibson. Still in play. Back in towards Gray, and Meredith did enough to put him off on that occasion.
Well, that young man again could have got on the score sheet there. I don't know what York City were trying to do there, playing out in that position, but once he got there, what a save that is with his feet as well. Michael Ingham. I'm sure Gray would have definitely thought he's put his team 2-0 up, but he spread himself well, the keeper, and he's got...
Bob to deliver on his York debut. It's pulled back to McLaughlin! There is the equaliser, and it's Patrick McLaughlin with his second goal in a week, having not scored since December, to level it up at Kenilworth Road.
Yeah, that's a good strike, that's a well-worked free kick, but from Luton's point of view, that is sloppy. You've got to realise that there's two on the edge of the box there. McLaughlin, who strikes a good ball, and Bob's just picked him out, and it's just nobody's picking him up at the edge of the box. It's all right being in numbers there defending, but somebody's got to come out, somebody's got to close him down. And can the keeper Mark Tyler do a little bit better? It's gone through his hand. Lost count the number of corners, Steve, that they've had this second half as well.
Bob's delivery. Doig. Back to Bob. Right across the face, cleared by Keane. Oh, what a hit! Chambers, follow-up from Meredith, and York City are in front. With 4.5 minutes to go, James Meredith, with his third goal for the club, has turned this game around.
Well, can you believe it? Can you believe it? But it's been coming. The pressure's been mounting. A forlorn figure there. Gary Brabin must be asking, what has gone wrong? Bob's just driven a ball across. He's been knocked out. So nobody's reacted from the Luton players, but that man has, as it's come off Mark Tyler. It's a terrific strike. And there, Meredith, is it? Meredith left foot. He's not offside, as we see. It's a terrific strike, good save, but the first to react is Meredith to put York City 2-1 up.
Gibson. That's it. It's York's night, and just look what a huge win it is for Gary Mills and the visitors. Gary Brabin is left to wonder what might have been.
Chris Smith up there. So too is Chris Doig. As we come towards the quarter of an hour play. Here's the corner. Smith with the header. Blair. McLaughlin! On the half volley, but high over the bar.
Yes, fell to his wrong.
McLaughlin and Chambers there as well. McLaughlin's effort. He's trying to deceive the goalkeeper.
Oh, it's a corner, it's a corner. Referee. You see that from here. You will sometimes wonder what on earth they see, referees.
Pumped in by Challoner. Up towards Smith. Came off Gohagan. Confusion here. It's Walker! It was a vital block by Roberts. Well, we said it might be a mistake, which brought about the opening goal. There was almost one there.
Goalkeeper in the centre half, no communication, and he's dropped it. They're in again.
And it's Walker again. Oya Banjo will let fly. Another good block, this time by Riley. And it's picked up by Challoner, who's brushed off Meikle. And it's sliced! Goodness me! Martin Riley got so lucky there.
It's that ball into that danger area again. It's Challoner with the ball in again like he did in the first game. It's more confident.
Meredith, Oya Banjo, Meredith, Chambers, better from York City. Here's Blair. Coming inside Sutton, and Blair shot. They're coming closer. They're the team now posing the questions.
They're starting to play a bit now, York. They're making the pitch a bit bigger, keeping Matty Blair and Chambers really wide and trying to get the ball to him. 1v1 against the fullbacks. They're definitely starting to play a bit.
Gary Mills' team trying to book their second trip to London and Wembley Stadium. On the back foot now as Briscoe comes forward for Mansfield. Briscoe! And it was saved by the legs of Ingham. O'Neill, not a bad ball, and a good defensive header by Chris Smith.
Great
and
effort.
The noise.
Great effort from Briscoe. He took an early shot and nearly caught the goalkeeper out there.
A rare shot on target, a rare save. They're on course for their fourth draw of the campaign. Unless we see a winner here. Turned on to the ball back post of Meikle. Just kept that ball in play. Meikle still! He has been the main spark for Mansfield.
Does well here. I'm not sure it's good defending to let him come in between them, but isn't looking.
Beyond the challenge of Parslet. Potts. Too much support out wide. Roberts tight to his back. It's a good pass for Matty Blair. Blair's cut back. Walker! Moki! That was the chance, and he's fluffed it.
That's come from Lyndon Meikle. He's had the ball and he's trying to dribble. He's had a chance to lay it off, lost it. York have counter-attacked and they've ended up with probably the best chance of the game. Got to hit the target. Could have had a touch. You watch, he's got plenty of time to have a touch. Look. Oh.
Had so much time.
Legs on Sutton there, didn't he? He knew, had him for pace. It was a great ball in, but good defending from Gahagan.
Here's Meredith. York on top now. Potts. And still Potts. It's still Potts.
A great opportunity to shoot, turned it down. York starting to play a bit now, he should have shot there.
Season. Bought this ground back 2 months ago. Mansfield were evicted from this stadium 18 months back. Now times have changed for them. Lyndon Meikle. And Meikle! It's an important save by Michael Ingham. Lyndon Meikle there was poised to send Mansfield to Wembley.
All came from Adam Murray, great header in midfield. You know, there's no right to win it. And he's
Meredith. Fifield. Ross Dyer helping out in the right back position. Only Reid forward here for Mansfield. Fifield. Walker. Chance! They've done it! It's Matty Blair! And York might be set for Wembley! In extra time, Matty Blair's popped up to provoke wild scenes for York City. They've had their playoff heartbreak in the past, but now they have that Wembley arch well within their sights.
very similar to the goal he scored at Luton in the trophy semi-final. Coming in off the line and heading across in, very similar, and he does that really well, Matty Blair. Scores a lot of goals with his head. Great play from Jason Walker, great little stand-up ball with his left foot, great ball. Mansfield have really got to go for it again now, got to raise themselves. 10 minutes left yet or so.
And here's Blair again, his 11th goal this season. It could be so priceless. And it's a red card, a second yellow for Richie Sutton. And Mansfield Wild has caved in.
He's had a poor game, he's defended poorly and just dangled his foot every time.
Despair on Mansfield faces now. This the second yellow card. So we now move into stoppage time at the end of extra time. A few groans from the York fans. They can't quite believe it says 4, but the board does say 4. And here's Walker. He has Moke square. This could seal it. Jason Walker! And cleared off the line. Potts. Walker again. It's come for Chambers. And keep the ball by that corner flag. It might have been all over there.
He's got to score. He's got to score and finish the game. It's really casual little chip. I thought he was going to slip Moke and he was in.
Just over 90 seconds to go. Murray. It'll fall for Roberts. Chambers there across with him. Chambers has the ball and here's Moke. Walker's ahead of him. Moke will run now. And he's beyond the challenge of O'Neill. He has Walker square. It's Moke. And Walker. It must be. It's not. And still. Can you believe this? How have they not scored again? And somehow Mansfield are still in this time.
Oh, how's he not finished that off? Here we go.
Here's Riley. Will they live to rue that? Lyndon Meikle. And it's cleared away by Parslow. This is gripping stuff. We've had to wait for the drama, but this is unbearable. Well, they're all set at the racecourse ground. The Luton and Wrexham players, and they will play York City at Wembley. Matty Blair with the winning goal. It's York's day.
Goal scorer for York City FC, number 2, The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 aggregates.
This is the time these two teams just want the match to get underway.
Yeah, Steve, these are the occasions that you wish as a former player you could roll back the years, put your boots on and get back on that lush surface again. And it's
Pilkington in an advanced position. Handed away by Doig. Both these sides like to play football. The pitch which we had a walk on earlier on, Snows, we were very privileged. There's a magnificent condition.
absolutely, and as you said, Steve, both teams love to get the ball down and pass it around.
Here's an opportunity. Can you believe that? Andre Gray inside 80 seconds to give Luton Town a dramatic start in the playoff final at Wembley. Unbelievable opening. Ingham beaten, and Andre Gray, this incredible signing, scores his 7th goal in 12 games to give Luton liftoff.
Well, we talked about him before the game, Steve, and he's rewarded the Luton fans. Lovely little side foot pass, really, into the bottom corner. He's caught Michael Ingham just a little bit flat-footed, took it early, give the keeper no chance whatsoever off the inside of the post, and what a start. Just a lovely little through ball from Robbie Wilmot. As it's come through, little side foot, he's let the ball run across him. Oh, perfect into that bottom corner.
So, Oyebanjo to take the York City free kick. Plenty of targets in there. It's towards Smith, the captain. Pilkington's header away, and then the shot back from Challoner was deflected over the crossbar.
Was it going in, Steve? Challoner volley, probably 18 yards out. He's got a block, but as we see, it's just on the edge of the box. Not clear. I tell you what, Tyler was scrambling towards his right-hand side there.
Ben Gibson once more. Parslow. Chambers, now Challoner. Patient build-up from York. Yorker coming in! What a save by Tyler to deny his former teammate
What a save, what an header. Acknowledgement as well from Jason Walker to his former colleague Mark Tyler there. Walker's done brilliant. Got up above Kovacs there, who's probably a foot bigger than Jason Walker in the first place. But a great header. Come on, it's Luke.
His fourth playoff final with 4 different clubs. Hoping to continue this one. Can York conjure anything up from here? It's a deep one. Back in from Smith. Chance! 1-1. Chambers for York. Ashley Chambers gets the goal to level it at Wembley. It had been coming, and Chambers provides it.
Yeah, the pressure had been on, and what an emphatic finish it was from Ashley Chambers there. Ball just played. I'm not sure whether it was a free kick. I think Pilkington got a little bit on the ball, but then when the free kick come in, they had to defend a little bit better than that, Luton. Smith got a touch on it, then just played a ball back into the box. It wasn't closed down. Who's picking Chambers up? Nobody. Edge of the box, he just ran onto it. Is it Watkins who's supposed to be picking up? Is it Lawless, I think, that's supposed to be picking up? But what a finish. Did no chance whatsoever to Mark Tyler. And now we're back on level terms. And the game is on.
Howells for Luton. Now Wilmot. Better spell for Luton now. Gray. Trying to drop his shoulder, get the angle for the shot. Oh, and it could have fallen to Watkins. Put behind for a corner by Ben Gibson.
I'll tell you what, the boy Andre Gray's just got no fear. He just plays it off the cup. And what he does, he gets the ball, picks it up here, thinks, can I get on the outside of the defender? I think it's Doig. Yep, I can. Can I have a shot on goal?
Trying to going off with an injury. Scott Brown coming on. Banjo to throw this long in towards Parslow, got a touch, and so too crucially did Matty Blair. And just as the first half, we have a goal inside 80 seconds. Matty Blair, whose goal got York to Wembley, scores at the National Stadium for the second weekend running, and for the first time in the final, York City lead.
What an incredible start to the second half, but Steve, I'm not sure whether there's a little offside in here. When the ball gets played in, an header, he's offside, he's a yard offside. I thought when the first header went in, the hand's gone up. I'm sure it's Keith Keane at the back post, the arm's gone up. Matty Blair was offside, the linesman's not seen it. Mark Tyler's got his arm up. There's no stopping that man. He's gone to celebrate behind the goal with the York City fans, but clearly half a yard at least offside. The linesman's kept his flag down. He's looking right across the line. I cannot believe he's not seen that.
Scored the goal against Mansfield that got them to this final, and now he's scored in this final as well.
He has. We know it was offside. We've put that, but he was there to get in on the end of it.
There's Chambers. Still Chambers, he's going himself, and held by Tyler.
Great effort by Chambers. Seen him on numerous occasions. I think he's had a terrific afternoon this afternoon. Probably the best I've seen him. He is cutting in on his left foot. Good strike.
Scored on the final day at Fleetwood as well. I won't worry about who gets the goal at the moment, as long as they can find an equaliser. Here's Gray, who scored after 71 seconds, bursting through again and clipping it across. McAllister! Good defending. It's a Luton corner.
I'll tell you what, that is fantastic defending. Great little ball by Andre Gray. We've got a bad cut there as well to McAllister, who were brave in that instance as well. Banjo defended fantastically well, but Andre Gray, oh, that looks a naughty cut to the lad McAllister there. Andre Gray, fantastic, got the better of Doig. Got to the byline and clipped, stood a ball up, as they say in football, to the back post. Banjo's done ever so well. Brave.
Here comes the corner then, so the temporarily down to 10. Pilkington won the header. It's Gray. Oh, he had a swing and he couldn't make any contact, just a couple of yards out.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe he's not got any contact on. He's done well, he's got to the ball, and then I think he's just swung a leg and made no connection whatsoever. He cannot believe it. And I cannot believe it, Steve, that he's bagged in all these goals, and as it's done, he's just swinging his leg and he's missed it completely, as we see there. Oh, there's
Forward by Brown. The referee's had one look at his watch. And there it is! York City are back in the promised land of the Football League. What a week in Yorkshire. Twice in 8 days they are Wembley winners. But today, Gary Mills, after 8 long years away, has led York City back into the Football League. Those 8 years are over. York City are back in the Football League, where they spent 75 years. Come August, they are a League Two club, and they have left the Blue Square Bet Premier behind, and an incredible 8 days in their history, which has seen them twice come to Wembley, twice be winners, and in between have the rubber stamp and go ahead for a brand new stadium in the city as well. It's a week they'll never forget.